Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Um, so this morning I was playing around with some collages this morning, and I thought, well, it could use a red-orange background. And I was trying to look for paper to tear. I couldn't never find anything red-orange like I liked. So I took some Liquitex Basics. This is cadmium orange and cadmium red. Didn't even realize they was both cadmium till I just now said it, because I've had these forever. And I took a glove, smeared it around. I thought, oh my god, I had way too much. And then I actually took, so I wouldn't mess this page up, I actually took a piece of washi tape and put it down this side, because I thought it wasn't supposed to stick. But anyway, I had way too much. So I said, well, let me throw down some paper. I don't want to waste it. So I threw down some paper. Went like that to blot it all up. And here's what I got. How cool is that? And I still had right much, but it picked up everywhere I put on a glove, and it had made all those marks that I did with my glove. But I think that is so neat. And then here was the second pass. I did another one. But I think that's neat also. Not as neat as that one, but it's neat also. And I can always tear these up, use them for the next time I need red or red-orange. Okay guys, so that's round one. So I'll be back for round two. Okay, and here we are at round two. Took my stamp and just went around the page. But I started on the inside first, because I didn't know, if you start out here first, you may end up with a half a block, and it may overlap by a half. So that's all I did there. Okay, round three. Okay, here we are back. And here is my collage that needed more. So my debate was to put some of this this down. Well, wait a minute, let me show you this one first. I had found this brick wall, but I wanted a little something more in the background, so I cut the brick wall out, and I cut her out so it would fit on my page. And here we go with the watch, because I love to use jewelry. This is collage number one. I do like that, but I do want to see how this other looks. So I was going to take this yellow paper that I tore in strips out of that big variety magazine. I guess I'd put another one here if that's what I decided to do. I'll put this one down here since it's got the straight edge. And then I might end up tearing something else just so it won't have the straight edge. And this is how I go about doing a collage each time. Kind of looks a little busy. That does look a bit busy. But then, like I said, out of the Variety magazine. See, I had all this black. And I might tear that into pieces and put that behind her. And we'll see how that goes. And here we are with the next choice. So we need to put the watch down first. I don't want to see that corner at the top. I think I feel better about the black one than I did the yellow. But if you could, leave me in the comments which one you liked. And if I don't come up with another one, because I did thought about taking this one apart, but then I thought the black and white may be way too much, even though I got black white here on these strips. And then we'll get this all glued up and I'll show you the final picture. And here is my final collage. I actually ended up putting the brick and the black stripes. And something else I want to talk to you all about. I had just recently purchased these two because I noticed when I go to put down like black paper, the wrinkles really show up. And so I thought I would buy some. And at first I started using the crafter's tape. And I would take the tape, and actually I would put the tape down on the book. I'd put it down on the book and then put the piece of paper over top of it. But if any is sticking outside of that paper, it will stay stickiest for the longest, because when I made one the other day and it had gone beyond the piece of paper I was putting down, this page is actually stuck to it. So you have to be real careful and do the back of your paper instead of the page. And so I thought this here is really, really sticky. And plus I noticed that when I went to do that, my piece of paper that I cut out had actually rolled up on this. So you got to be really careful. And then I thought, okay, I'm going to use this one and see how it is. And this one you would think would work that way, but no, it goes this way. And it has this little flap on it, which doesn't come off, which it is hard to lay this down, and then I'm looking for it because it's so clear I can't see it. But I could paint it. But anyway, I used the Scotch, and to me, it's not as sticky, so if you do go outside the lines, it's no big deal. Seemed like it dried up pretty fast and didn't leave that residue. But I thought I would use it today on this, and come to find out, when you're using these heavier pieces that have the shiny effect to them, and especially with the Variety magazine, I've noticed on some of the pages it has like a rough texture to it. And I actually had forgotten about that, but when I went to glue these pieces down, these black stripes with the Scotch, it wouldn't even stay down because of the roughness of the page and how shiny it was. And you got to be mindful if you're doing shiny against shiny, it probably won't stick. I've had that to happen in the past, but I'm telling you, with this crafter's tape, it 100% stuck. Shiny to shiny stuck. And plus with the, if I can find a piece of it, this Variety magazine, some of it has, I don't even think it's that piece. Oh, here it is. This here. I don't know if it will pick up. It looks like a regular piece of magazine to me, but it has a very grainy texture to it, and I can't even get it to stick at all. Especially shiny to shiny. And these pages are huge. This is a huge magazine. And the pages are very thick. I mean, so, you know, that would be really good to make a journal out of. And you wouldn't even have to do a journal this big. You could cut it out and use just this much of it. They have and they use a lot of deep colors in this magazine, I've noticed as well. And yes, I do want to use this in one of them, but yeah, that was my little hint to you all, because I had been seeing everyone use this over YouTube and everything, and I thought I would like to try it, since a lot of them, like this one here, where I didn't have it, and you can see a little bit of wrinkling going on underneath her. I think I did try using it under this, and it didn't wrinkle as bad, even though it may show up that way on camera. And this was the one I done earlier. I used the jewelry, and if you seen my video the other day when I cut her out, she had words right here, so I had to find some way to cover her up. And let's see, I thought I had one other. It might be in my other book, but one other that I had used with the jewelry. Okay, guys, that's it for today. Hope you'll subscribe. Talk to you tomorrow.